Hello everyone and welcome to Byte's second podcast for the week of the 19th of the 12th 2011. I'm DarkNyte and again I have Sphix here with me, or Sphix here with me even, sorry. Hello.
No worries. You'll get it right one day.
I will. I don't know. For some reason I keep calling you Sphinx instead of Sphix. I don't know why.
It's an easy mistake.
Yeah. So we're going to be bringing you game news and some competitions and some interesting things about games as well. As you can probably tell, both of our illnesses have cleared up now.
Yep.
I'm feeling a lot better.
We are no longer contagious to the masses.
We can come out of our quarantine zones
Yay!
and spread the infection.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off with game news?
I was going to say you sound like somebody from the Umbrella Corporation. They're saying that. A few things. Very excited. Command and Conquer are bringing out Generals 2 in 2013. They've linked up with BioWare, and I must say the graphics look outstanding. So good call by EA on that one. Another game I'm looking forward to at the moment is BioShock Infinite. It's like the prequel. It's before all of the BioShocks that were out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
also made by BioWare as well, aren't they? Doesn't BioWare do both of them?
BioWare, I think BioWare does do them. I know it's 2K games. I'm not sure about.
Am I just being really silly? Am I making the link because it says BioShock and BioWare?
No, you are making that link. BioWare doesn't have BioShock on it.
I'm being silly.
Well, it's easy thing. I mean, it's two names, isn't it? Really similar, but yeah, not based underwater. Bit of a downside: no Big Daddies.
Oh well.
You don't get to play Big Daddy. Instead, I think you get, from what I can gather, you get to play one of the creators and visionaries of the underwater city, including the Big Daddies.
Alright. So maybe we'll see how the Big Daddies were created or something.
Yeah, kinda. It's actually set in a city floating in the sky above America, where they're all using hot air balloons and zeppelins to move the buildings about.
Because they've got so sick of the economic crisis that they just think, fuck it, we'll go into the sky.
Yeah, and I've got to say, it's a hell of a lot cheaper when you want to move home.
Yeah. I don't like my neighbours. I'm going over here.
But it's proper, like 1800s Confederate kind of thing. It's based on the 1869 World Fair, if any of you are fans of Nikola Tesla. So this should all be very good. Other than that, Command and Conquer is also doing a free-to-play online game, Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances. Very much looking forward to do that. Unfortunately, the beta testing register has now closed, so if you want to play it, you are going to have to wait until it's released.
Have they got a release date for that yet, or are they still pondering?
Yeah, well, unless they do what Star Wars did and release a second lot of beta testing because they got inundated.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've seen a few good games that are coming out next year. One of which I might be a little bit sad by saying this. Very much looking forward to the Resident Evil game coming out next year.
No, I think there are a few Resident Evil fans out there.
It's Operation Raccoon City. Out March next year. I am looking forward to it, but at the same time quite dubious about it because after seeing some of the stuff that they've been doing, they just seem to be going backwards rather than forwards.
Yeah, they've been. What was the recent thing they did? They did the whole Resident Evil HD thing. So Resident Evil 4 HD that came out for the Xbox, and I think they've done Resident Evil 1 or 2 in HD as well. I seem to remember something about that.
So I'm just reading down it now, and it says it's a reinterpretation of the events depicted in Resident Evil 2 and 3. With the zombies and the bioorganic weapons, but it's a third-person team-based shoot-'em-up.
Oh, good.
So, no more running around and having to deal with idiots that won't follow you.
Thank God
now
for that.
You've got to run around and deal with idiots that won't listen to you that are sat next to you.
Shoot him, but I've just got a crowbar! Shut up, Gordon Freeman. Back to the laboratory.
That's all the news I've got at the moment, anyway.
Yeah, well, we're going to do releases as well for 2012 because it's coming up to the end of 2011, and it's been a really good year for games. I mean, we've had Battlefield, we've had Call of Duty, Skyrim, Saints Row, things like that. And we're moving on to 2012. So we've got Borderlands 2 coming out. And I played Borderlands 1. And I was a huge fan of it. It was really fun playing like a sort of RPG, FPS sort of game, and it was really quite fun. So I know they've introduced a new class, new enemies, new weapons, things like that. So still looking forward to that. Guild Wars 2, that I know you said that you were looking forward to as well.
Yeah.
Because
it just looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. Might be a World of Warcraft contender there because I know that Guild Wars is free.
Yeah.
In all retrospects.
Well, you buy the game, it's free after that.
Yeah.
I would like to know though, Guild Wars. Are you able to link up with your friends, or is it very much like Skyrim, where it's just you on your own?
No, it is an MMORPG.
Right.
So. I think it's computer. It's going to be PC.
Yes.
I don't think it'll be any other console. So there's trailers out there at the moment, so we'll see how that turns around. Max Payne 3. I've never been a fan of Max Payne, but we'll have to see. Torchlight 2. I don't like it. I'll have to be honest, I don't like Torchlight because I think what people said when it looks like a rip-off of Diablo, they're completely right. It does just look like a rip-off. Made by the Perfect World Entertainment team, that is. So we'll have to see. Darksiders 2. Have you seen the Death Lives trailer?
I have seen the trailer of The Revenge of Death, as it were. I'm looking forward to that. It's piqued my interest.
He's I think I read somewhere that it was Death is going to try and clear War's name, and it's based. I think it was based before the time or during the same time as Darksiders 1, so that looks really good. So we'll have to see about that.
Yeah, I've got to say, 2011 was very good for some games that came out. There was a lot of, pushing the boundaries on some games.
Yeah.
But 2012 looks like it is going to be a bumper year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see a month that's not going to have a game release.
It is going to be a really cram-packed year for games. Of course, as I mentioned in the last podcast, the Diablo 3 comes out, they've released their cinematic intro, and it looks really good, with Deckard Cain being decrepit as usual. Now, fans of old Xbox games might remember a game called Prey, and if my memory serves me well, you were a American Indian, and you got abducted by aliens, and shit hit the fan, and I can't really remember much after that. But they're bringing out Prey 2 now, so...
Got to say, very, very unique storyline on that one. It's not very often you get the old mixed with aliens.
Yeah, it's well, it's not. I don't think it's old American Indians.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of jeans and leather wearing American Indians.
One thing I have just remembered. Would you like to remind me again who it was who made Half-Life? Because the name has escaped me.
It was Valve, and Valve made Half-Life.
Well, sure either way, until one of us can remember and try and bring...
This is going to be the thing where we stop the podcast, and I've done all the editing, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, it was blah 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 who did Half-Life.
In the meantime, we will look like a pair of idiots, but oh well. Must say, Half-Life, being very, very sneaky at one of the gaming conventions recently, all the members of the company were walking around with Portal 2 t-shirts on. One person who worked for the company was spotted wearing a Half-Life 3 t-shirt.
Oh, you little buggers.
Out of everybody who was there, who worked for that company, one person was walking around in a Half-Life 3 t-shirt. Obviously, something like that's going to kick off the rumour mill.
Yep.
It's going to start a build-up of anticipation. I've got to admit, that is a very, very sneaky and clever way of getting the name out there. That
rumour mill is going to be turning at such speed that they are going to be making bread and flour by the barrelful.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my. Yeah.
And I've got to admit, I know a certain person who was near enough jumping up and down when they found out that there was going to be a Half-Life 3.
Me. I actually just got goosebumps.
Older than you.
Another 2012, Tomb Raider, the new one. I think we've all seen pictures of Lara Croft looking dirty.
As per usual.
With her bow and arrow. Darkness 2. I've never been a fan of the Darkness series, but I know a few people have been.
Depends on whether you've watched Witchblade.
Yeah, I suppose. I haven't.
It explains a lot about the Darkness, as well as there are. I've heard little rumours that apparently there is going to be a game based on the original Witchblade, not just on the evil side of it, which is what you get in the Darkness.
Oh, right.
Because if anybody's watched Witchblade, basically it's a gauntlet that you wear. It's half good, half bad. Half made by the angels, half made by the demons. As soon as it finds its host, it gives them supernatural powers. It gives you full bio body armor and all this lot, and basically go out and defeat evil with it. But it gets split into two. The Darkness is the bad side when it got split into two. We haven't seen anything as to what happened with the good half of it when it got split, but I have heard little rumours that there is going to be a conjoining game that will explain everything to those who don't like watching anime or manga or anything like that.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. The next game is a follow-up is Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Now there was Transformers War for Cybertron. This one is the Fall of Cybertron. As Transformer nerds know, Cybertron was destroyed after the Great War between the good and the bad robots. I just completely failed my nerd test there by calling them robots. Autobots and Decepticons, there we go.
You.
And I have to say, I've watched the trailer and it looks a lot darker. A lot darker. It's the classical old Transformers with Dinobots. So that is going to be epic when we have the Dinobots.
So we've gone from remote controlled cars to remote controlled dinosaurs.
Yep. The Dinobots. Anyone who's a Transformers fan from ye old back when will remember the Dinobots and be like, oh yeah.
Sorry, that did sound slightly wrong there.
Yeah, so that's all I've got for 2012. I have made a little note here about Minecraft clones, mainly because I think it's important to bring up. I'm always banging on about Minecraft.
Everybody's got their favourite game.
Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in ages. I need to. As everyone knows, Minecraft was made by Notch, and Notch was, he's a nice guy, he's pretty awesome, and, there are loads of people, millions of people out there that will play the game and think, this is brilliant. But people have been copying it, so I'd just like to mention a few games that have copied Minecraft. And if you look at YouTube or you look at Google Images or whatever, you will be certain that my phone was ringing. That you can see this how it's similar. So Craft World, Fortress Craft, Blitz Builder, and Mooncraft. I'm not sure about Mooncraft because I think Mooncraft actually might be a Minecraft sort of sub thing, but they're for Android. They're not for Android, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, and they have literally copied Minecraft. So if you wanna stay true, stay away from them. I'm gonna have to answer the phone. You continue.
Whilst you go and answer the phone, I will say one thing. A lot of people seem to be jumping on the bandwagon of free-to-play games at the moment, and the latest addition to this would be EA The Sims. Anybody who owns an iPad or an iPhone, they've released a free-to-play version of The Sims 3, but only on those platforms. You can't get it on Android or PC or anything else yet. The other thing about Sims that I've noticed, and it seems interesting, I'm a bit dubious about it though, is in the new expansion pack you will be allowed to link up with your friends and have your sim in your friends' towns, your friends' sims in your towns. You can post your achievements to one another, you can interact with your friends in each other's towns over the internet, and so basically it's exactly the same as using the Wii or the Xbox Connect when you get your avatars to go to your friends' consoles. Bit dubious about it, as I know they've tried it once before in one of their previous games and it didn't quite work out very well, but I'm very much hoping that this time they're going to hit the nail on the head.
Oh, sorry about that. that was a very, very important telephone call that I had to take, sorry.
It seems like that was perfect timing because I just finished.
Oh, good. Yeah, sorry, important telephone call that I really had to take. I was supposed to switch my mobile off and I didn't, and they tried calling on there and I just turned it over, so oops. shall we go on to the competitions?
Yes.
Okay.
You take it away.
Okay. So the end of 2011 is rapidly approaching us, and I thought, you know what? It's Christmas. We'll give people things. So I've got my Ultimate First-Person Shooter pack here. This contains Halo 3 and SWAT 3. Halo 3 for the Xbox 360, of course, and SWAT 3 Close Quarters Battle Elite Edition for the PC. Now, I have to say, I did try this on my laptop running Windows 7, and it didn't like it. It was like, I'm too new for this, and it was like, okay then. So it will run on Pentium 20. No? Oh, will run on a Windows 9598 ME XP Home Edition. It requires 800 by 600 high color graphics card, which everyone has. Mouse and a keyboard. 32 megabytes of RAM. Blah 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 blah.
And to be fair, nowadays, even if you have got Windows 7, there are a lot of programs out there that will force your computer to run as a Windows 95, so you can play your older games, and they are totally free as well.
Yeah. So yeah, these two games will be shipped out, and basically what we're going to do is I'm going to put when I'm editing this, I'll put a little thing up with my Xbox Live gamer tag, and all you have to do is add me on Xbox Live, and on Saints Row 3 or Halo Reach, show me the funniest thing you've done this year. So if it's like throwing a dead person off the top of a roof on Saints Row 3, add me. We'll be in a little party. We'll come and mess around. Again, on Halo Reach, you know, you could show me one of your maps on Halo Reach Forge World or something like that.
Well, I think one of the funniest maps would be the best one.
Yeah, one of the funniest maps. One of the, a funny map. Yeah, just funny. I want to giggle with glee like a young schoolgirl being tickled by a feather. Yeah.
That doesn't sound wrong at all, DarkNyte.
Yeah. Also, what we're going to do is, because we've got no intro at the moment, we are going to ask you guys, for an intro. So if you would like to see yourself on Game Byte Podcast, make a video of yourself introducing it, or doing some random stuff that I know people do, and we'll pick the best one. All you have to do is link it to one of us, or do a video response on YouTube, and we'll pick the best one, and it will be up on the next podcast.
And Game Byte's email address is on the page. The only thing I will ask is, please, people, don't use your real name. Use a gamer tag or something like that.
Yeah.
Purely because, you know, you don't want to end up with, you know, some silly little troll finding out what your name is and then aggravating you for the next 6 months on your Facebook account.
Yep. That's what happened to me.
See? Words of experience. Gamer tags, no real names, please.
Runes of experience. I got to level 30, then took an arrow to the knee. But I battled on.
But yes, that's what we're looking for. There will be some more competitions come as hopefully we get more and more people.
Yeah. How many are we up to now? We're up to about 92. I think.
Yes, we have 92 people. We need more. So friends out there who are listening, please keep adding your friends. Go round and threaten them with a large bratwurst if needs be. Just get them to like the page.
It'll be like a pyramid scheme.
But with no rewards at the end.
Yes.
Oh, hang on, you don't get any in there anyway.
No, you don't. Uh,
But yes, please, people, please help us get higher, because the higher we get and the more people we get, the more competitions we'll be able to do, and it won't be long when we start getting lots of people that we will finally be able to start selling stock.
yeah. Socks. I nearly said sock selling.
No, not socks, stock.
Would you like to buy my sock?
No, I'm not selling socks.
I am. This one hasn't been washed in 20 years.
Ew. I think people would give you money to take it away from them.
Just chase them going, sniff my skin.
Oh, that is disgusting. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I've gone into the future. But yes, so we'll. I'll have those. I'll have Halo 3 and SWAT 3, specially put in. I'll wrap it all up in a neat little bow. And when do you think the next podcast is going to be?
Shall we say in the new year? Because by that time Star Wars would have been out, and I have requested one of my very good friends to join us on the next podcast and tell us all about Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I my friend, when I posted this video, the last video, he said, I liked it, I really liked it, but there wasn't enough about Star Wars, and because we were like dying last week, I was really ill.
Same.
We were going to get your friend on then, weren't we?
Yes, unfortunately then he started dying, so there was a lot of death going about.
Yeah, what's with all the death?
Exactly. So, just for your friend then, I will beg him, and if needs be, I will kidnap him regarding I have the permission of his girlfriend, who knows where I live, to get him on the next podcast and get him to tell us all about Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yep, I will. I have a couple of friends that I have as well that they're okay gamers. They know who they are because I play on Xbox Live with them, and I'll see if any of them are interested. But I'll have to give them a strict debriefing.
Oh yes.
But yes, so that's
the strict debriefing is rule number 1. You have to be insane. Rule number 2, please don't die on us. We have no responsibility if you croak.
Rule number 3: give me your socks.
And that as well. Don't give me any socks. I don't need socks.
That's one of my Christmas presents from my mum, you know. Socks.
Socks.
Yeah. My mum rang my girlfriend, and she was like, I really don't know what to get him. I don't know what to get him. What shall I get him? And instead of he really wants a new laptop, or he would love a lovely Xbox game or something like that, socks.
I hope they got Mario on them at least.
No.
No.
I hate Mario. That's the one thing that I cannot stand. If you need to bring out so many Mario games, like Mario Kart 7, there is something wrong with your business.
Please tell me then, if you don't like Mario, that you at least like Sonic.
I do not like Nintendo. I'm going to get like loads of hate mail now. I'm going to get loads of hate mail. How can you not like Nintendo? Nintendo is so much better. You just sit there playing Skyrim, taking arrows to the knee like a pro. No. I have a problem with Nintendo because for me it's just kids games. And I'm a very serious gamer that likes to shoot someone in the head and watch their head explode into bloody mess. And not just go around and just go, let's go! Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I'm not even going to get into the argument, otherwise we're going to end up with another hour-long podcast.
I am not doing that editing. 3 days of editing. We're already over our 20 minute, you know.
No. Right, Okay, right. Seeing as I don't think we've got any more information, we best wrap it up so everybody can actually come away this time with some sanity.
Yes.
What little we have left.
Yeah, I have none. So
yeah, I think I'm running on empty.
yeah, and I need a wee. So yes, to all Game Bytians out there,
I like that word.
Game Bytians.
I like that word.
I do actually. Gonna get it tattooed on my nose.
Anyway, yes.
Yes. So everyone, to everyone out there, thank you for listening to our complete and utter bullshit ramblings about games. We hope you enjoyed it. Please just share it with as many friends as you can. And if you've got a review for a game that you've just played that we haven't already got yet, feel free to email it in. We'll put it up on the page. And I don't want one of these namby-pamby things that says that all games are great. If the game is shit, say it is shit. But at least say why it's shit. For God's sake. I don't want a review that's 2 words long, or 3 words long that said this is shit. At least put in the title of the name. Yeah.
But
this
yes,
game
that's all I've got to say.
Shit. But yeah, I mean, someone do a review for a new game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got any dates for any games coming out recently, but someone do a Star Wars review. Anything.
Or even a Skyrim one.
Yeah. Say you took an arrow to the knee and you bravely fought your way up a mountain. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, from us here, we'd like to thank you for listening. Say goodbye, Sphix.
Goodbye, Sphix.
Face palm.
Oh, come on, you didn't think I was going to do that.
I say nothing.
Bye, guys.
And from me, DarkNyte, it's goodbye. We'll see you in the new year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.
Bye.